Welcome back, this is Rory, and today I'm talking about The Mandalorian, episode 4 of season 3, a very strange episode, because it's not featuring Dr. Pershing. Why not featuring Dr. Pershing? I'm joking. Nobody wants to see him, but we're back at the Mandalorian storyline. I already made an episode as well about the Bad Batch, episode 14 of season 2, so you can go watch that as well. That's on the channel. I'll put a little tag above maybe, I don't know if I remember. But yeah, if you enjoy the video, subscribe and like, and let's get into this. So, at the beginning, Grogu is fighting some random kid who's a part of like the Mandalorians. Din Djarin's there, Bo-Katan's there, and yeah, they're all kind of just like training. They're all just fighting. Kind of makes sense, you know. The Mandalorians doing whatever they want to do. And I already knew as soon as Grogu was like there, I knew they were going to find some way to say fight some guy, right, or just have a fight with someone. And of course he does, you know, for the fan service. Bro, this show is so poorly written, but somehow so... Okay, it's not so entertaining, but it is kind of like entertaining to some degree, because it's hilariously funny how goofy it is. But anyway, Grogu gets some like wrist like launcher kind of thing with these like paint darts or whatever. So, you know, he doesn't actually kill the kid. It'll be flipping brutal. I thought at one point it was going to go so ham and just like kill him, and all the Mandalorians looking by like, flipping hell, mate, Grogu's a nightmare. But he didn't do that. And I'll tell you this, to add to the predictability, I was like, he's going to do his little jump-in move like he did when he was training with Luke, right? Or whoever that Luke was in the other Mando episodes. And guess what he did? He did a flipping jump break, jumps over the guy, over the kid, jumps back, and then shoots 3 darts at once. Surely that's cheating, bro. Grogu's got to be cheating, because the other kid shot him once, waited a little while, and then, you know, Din Djarin's like giving Grogu a lesson, does it again, and then waits, and then Grogu does all 3 in one. How does this game work? There's no like actual rule basis for the game. It doesn't make sense. You know, maybe I'm nitpicking, but this whole segment was just really just like, it's so strange. It's just, bro, it's like only Disney could have come up with it. I don't know. This whole thing of like, oh, Grogu should have been a Mandalorian, I think was just like a meme, but it's been taken like fully seriously. Grogu has a flashback. Now, I don't really like flashbacks. They were never a thing in Star Wars until the Disney shows, but they're a thing now. And then Grogu goes up this elevator, escaping the Jedi Temple during the Order 616. And then you're thinking, it's got to be Mace Windu. They're going to make Mace Windu appear to save the day. It's the most Disney thing ever. But it's not. And it's actually Ahmed Best, I think his name is, who played Jar Jar. And I actually like Jar Jar. I thought he played him really well as well. It was like, you know, whatever. Like, it's just some like cameo in it of some actor. But he saves Grogu. Then they escape on like Padme's ship. It's like, how on earth does any of this line up? Like, how's Padme's ship there? How are the guards there? Why is this all tying? How do they? I'm so confused. But anyway, that happens. It's a very strange segment. It takes a little while, but you know, it's there because everyone loves the Order 66 flashback scenes. They did it in the Obi-Wan show. It's going to work no matter what. They may as well do it for every other show right now, I'm not going to lie. Also, the whole lead up to this whole entire segment doesn't make any sense. When the Republic gunships are chasing the Jedi and Grogu, it's like, well, you're going to follow him down this like weird looking tunnel. Surely you would cut him off. This is going to be a good military tactic, right? There's like 2 Republic gunships, I'm pretty sure. Or there should be, right? You should have more than 1 Republic gunship going after the Jedi you want to kill, and basically make them out to look like terrorists. So you should have 1 Republic gunship at one entrance, and then the other one come off at the other side, so then they can't escape. And then you'd have to go down through the tunnel and then get caught off guard and then get into a spaceship. It's like, bro, literally, he just went in there, Republic gunship, massive ship, into this small little space, and then gets hit by this other spaceship, or the other ship that's on Coruscant, and the Republic gunship gets blown up. It's like, bro, this is the worst tactical flipping thing ever. It's like, you think these clones are like god tier level skills. Maybe this is like the character arc of them turning into like stormtroopers and having terrible tactics. I don't, oh, it's dreadful, but it's funny. Anyway, for the rest of the episode, Grogu gets some new looking armor piece or whatever. He's gonna get a full gear one day, I'm telling you. It's gonna be so cringe. And then we got the rest of the Mandalorians who go to take out that like dragon or whatever it's called. I don't even know. It just looks like a dragon. There's no like difference in, I don't know. It could look a little more special. That's what I'm saying. It gets killed, and then there's that creature I think from episode 1 of season 3 that eats the dragon or something like that. In like some kind of looked like the Meg. But the Meg was cooler. That was a cool film. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we ain't talking about the Meg. We're talking about Star Wars. And then Bo-Katan gets another like armor plate similar to Grogu, but this time it's like the myth saw. So she's got one of her like the owl, and then one of the myth saw, whatever. I don't know. It's just like it's something. There's something going on there. She tries to tell the armorer that she's seen the myth saw. The armorer is like, yeah, right. So, and that's the episode. So I thought the episode was like, it was so dumb. It was written so poorly, but it was so goofy. I found it actually kind of enjoyable. So maybe this is Star Wars from now on, but you know, this whole thing about Grogu becoming a Mandalorian is just like, how on earth can anyone really take it seriously? Imagine him wearing a helmet, the Mandalorians. Like, I just don't, like, it doesn't make any, I don't know. It's whatever. I thought Bad Batch was a better episode than The Mandalorian this week, which is kind of similar every week, to be fair, even though the Bad Batch is pretty poor as well. But like the stuff across there is pretty good as well, so it's whatever. But you know, I find The Mandalorian kind of enjoyable because it's so goofy and it's so stupid, and it doesn't make any sense. None of the writing makes any sense, but it's whatever. If you did enjoy the video, as I said, subscribe and like, and yeah, that's all for today's video. See you on the next one, for next week's episodes. Hopefully they're good.